Welcome back to the show, and now time to talk about WWE. I was going to talk about Raw, but this just came up on WWE.com, so I don't know if I'm going to talk about Raw. Some of you might have read this a day or two ago. I tried to read it, but I didn't get the full details. Rey Mysterio was injured during a tour of South America. Here is the article from WWE.com. Rey Mysterio's quest to regain the World Championship may have suffered a severe setback in Santiago, Chile on Wednesday night. The injury occurred during the live event at the Arena Santiago, where Mysterio teamed with Kane against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. During the tag contest, Rey suffered an apparent injury to his right arm, specifically his bicep. Clearly in pain, the Master of the 619 gutted it out and finished the match, then was quickly examined by WWE athletic trainer Jason Sorvello upon leaving the ring. Mysterio flew back to the U.S. late Wednesday night and is currently in Gulf Breeze, Florida, waiting to meet with world-renowned surgeon Dr. James Andrews, who will determine the extent of the injury. Regardless of Dr. Andrews' findings, Mysterio has his heart set on competing this Sunday at No Way Out, where he is scheduled to face Edge for the World Championship. Stay with WWE.com as more updates become available regarding Mysterio's condition. Now, I want to say that I think that is somewhat of a big blow to WWE and mainly to SmackDown. Not because of the fact that, Mysterio was going to have maybe another shot at the title after this Sunday night. But you have to think about this. You have to think about the fact that Rey Mysterio, even if he had won or lost the title match Sunday at No Way Out, was going to play a big part in WrestleMania. You could bet your bottom dollar on that. And for Rey to have this kind of an injury, especially this close to WrestleMania, where we are a month plus away, to be this close to WrestleMania, to get this injury is bad luck. And Rey missed last year's WrestleMania, and if he has to miss this one, then it's really bad luck for the man from San Diego, California, especially when he probably could have had a big match. He probably would have had one of the bigger matches at WrestleMania. So that's really a definite blow, I feel. Real quick, I'm only going to talk about what I felt was one of the few good things that took place on Raw Monday night was the Shawn Michaels Jeff Hardy match. Now, if you had not seen that match, or you had seen it, honestly, I felt it lived up to the hype. I thought it was a very good match. Those two got the time necessary to tell the story, and I think for a guy like Jeff Hardy to get a win over Shawn Michaels is a big deal, because here's Jeff Hardy, a guy who's idolizing Shawn, growing up. And for him to get a win like that, especially given the time that was available, which was, I think, 30 minutes or so, that's a big deal. So, Jeff Hardy getting a win over Shawn Michaels, very big deal. Alright, time to go to the No Way Out report. It is this Sunday, 8 p.m. You can watch it live on pay-per-view, or if you do not have pay-per-view abilities, you can go to WWE.com to watch. On this night, 3 championships will be on the line. The ECW championship will be on the line as Chavo Guerrero defends the gold against CM Punk. Edge will defend the World Heavyweight title. Right now it is scheduled to be against Rey Mysterio. Not sure if it is going to be, but I'm pretty sure Rey's going to cut this one out. Excuse me. And John Cena looks to get back the WWE Championship for the 4th time as he goes up against Randy Orton. Ric Flair will go up against Mr. Kennedy, and then the 2 Elimination Chamber matches. Now, these are your 6 guys in the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. It is Batista, Undertaker, Great Khali, Big Daddy V, MVP, and Finlay. And then on the Raw side, oops, I hit the wrong one. On the Raw side, it is Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Chris Jericho, JBL, and Umaga. Now, speaking of the Elimination Chamber match, this leads to the other question of the week. The other question of the week is this. Since 2002, the birth of the Elimination Chamber, there have been a couple of Elimination Chambers. What has been your favorite Elimination Chamber match so far to date? Write me a message and I will read your answer next week on the show. When I come back and I actually talk about TNA, going to get something off my chest and Ring of Honor.